I was living in Medellin for 4 months, which was absolutely beautiful. 4 months in South America with my brother, and things did not go as planned. Let's just put it that way. Because I left and I had a great income coming in. I was working as a remote closer, and I lost my gig, right? And I lost all my income, 100% of my income while I was in Medellin, and it was stressful to say the least. But I learned a huge lesson going through that because I was living in a beautiful place, in a beautiful country, with beautiful people, and I had nothing but to be grateful, things to be grateful for, and I created worry and unnecessary stress in my life. And that's the lesson, because if you can create a beautiful internal state, no matter what the outside circumstances are, you win at life. That is the skill set. Can you be grateful when you're going through a struggle? Can you sit in discomfort? And can you sit through obstacles until they teach you the lesson that you need to learn, rather than running away from them? Are you able to do that? Because if you're able to enjoy the suck, then the joy of winning, the momentum of winning, is going to blow you away. And that's what this is, right? Because it's not about forcing yourself through the obstacle, the grind, right? It's not about forcing, it's about flowing through it. So, because it's neither good nor bad, it just is. It's just what's happening in that very moment. There's never going to be things that are going to line up perfectly. It is your job, though, and you have the conscious decision to enjoy each and every single part of the process. And if you do, you fucking win. That is literally the golden star right there. That is all you need in life, because there's always going to be valleys, right, that are going to lead to peaks. But if you're constantly in desire for the next peak, for the next mountain, then you're never going to get everything you need out of that valley. And that's where the lack of patience comes from. That's where the lack of consistency comes from, because you feel like you're never going to get there, and so it's not worth the wait. And so it comes down to feelings of lack of self-worth. Like, why are you not patient, right? Because you want the result now, but you're not willing to learn the lesson that you need to learn now in order to get the result that you're looking for. And so that's why it eludes you and it never comes. And that's why some people effortlessly get what they want, because they're not so focused on the result. They're focused on the process itself of actually doing the thing and just continuously getting better at it, being curious and loving towards what they're doing. Because no matter what presents itself, it's there to teach you a lesson, to help you become the person that you need to be. It's helping you become the human being that the world deserves to see. Every obstacle, every lesson is there for you to level up. It's calling you up in life so that you can serve the world in a much better way. And if you wake up every single day and you think, how can I serve others? How can I best become the better version of myself each and every single day so that others can benefit? And if you live with that frame of mind, holy fuck, man, you're in the 1%, because that's where the wealthiest people come from that frame of mind. Because if you think about it, all entrepreneurs, all of the wealthiest people, they all think of how they can serve the other human being. How can they create a win-win scenario? And the only way to do that is if you're always looking outward. Because if you're only thinking about what you want, you're never going to serve anybody else. So you have to think about others and think about service, and forget about your internal selfish desires, and use your circumstances and your obstacles as a catapult for lessons so that you can level up and you can get ultimately what you want, but by helping others. And that's the beautiful cycle of life and the constant elevation, because one rising tide lifts all boats. So be the tide and lift all the boats, and be fucking grateful, man, because this is a beautiful experience that we all get to share. So hasta la vista, baby. Building soul strength over here, guys. Let's fucking go.